Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is myself, George Daigle, and it is herself, Queen Sheba, and it is himself, Nova. We are here in the studio, sitting in club chit-chat with the laughing hyenas who are hanging out. They're probably they making sure y'all we ain't doing nothing wrong. Because they're going to tell it.
I changed my pronouns.
Did you?
Oh, you did?
Are you serious?
What did you
Yeah,
change?
I'm serious.
What did you change them to?
She, her, they.
Well, that's not really that. Oh, okay.
She, her, they.
Well, you know what? You know what's so funny?
Okay.
But I'm serious though.
It leads me right into the next story because today is International Non-Binary People's Day. Look at that.
I really feel like I
Amazing.
present as a she. I feel like a she, but inside I feel like a they.
And when you say they, what does that mean to you?
All inclusive, male and female.
That makes sense. You know, really, to be honest, and a lot of people, if you're an ally listening, you may not completely agree, but really inside of us, there is a divide of both of those, male and female. We're soft,
Always
we're hard.
grappling.
Yeah.
Now, why would us allies not agree with that, George?
Because there's some allies that
You're an ally, Nova?
I'm an ally, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's straight.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was for him to tell. It was ambiguous until this point.
Okay.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
ambiguous.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Right.
I was hoping it would come up.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Well, now I did. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
But now let's talk about pronouns because pronouns confuse a lot of people, even people who are in the LGBTQIA LMNOP plus community. I can say that if you're outside the community, you bet not say.
I always go to XYZ.
Yeah, it's gonna be there soon.
Hello.
But it confuses a lot of people. It's a conversation because it's like, well, why do I have to call you he, she, they? And you don't really because everybody has a name.
Hello.
So you can just say Queen
George.
Sheba or
Nova.
George or Nova.
Right.
But I think what happens is people are so resistant. And it came to me the other day because they feel like you're forcing them to change something about themselves.
Oh, that's interesting.
And not necessarily to make you comfortable. It makes them uncomfortable because humans are not willing products of change.
They're changing their box.
Exactly.
They're changing their mental box.
Exactly. And so for them, now I got to because some community members have a problem pronouncing your name. Now they can say Atshima and Koshalav and all these other foreign names, but they can't say Kashana or Kwan.
Gotcha.
So why would I then decide that I'm going to call you they or them or he or she? Why do I have to do that? I mean, so when the conversation comes up, well, I mean, what do you think about that? Yeah, especially from you. I mean, because now
I actually thought that they, and I don't know if this is, I don't even know if it works like this, but I put they third on purpose because I actually had issue with they.
Okay.
I thought they was irresponsible because I was thinking like, if a war breaks out, what side are you going to be on? That's what I thought. So if there's they, like you're like, oh, I'm just going to choose whatever suits me for the moment.
But why can't you do that?
Oh, well, you can, but I just had issue with it. So like if women's rights issues come up, you're like, I don't really feel like dealing with women's rights issues right now. I'm just going to be over here. But we need you. We need you over here if you present as a woman, if you think you're a woman, whatever. But then as I started to learn more, and it was more about how you feel, how I feel, what's been grappling inside of me for my whole life. And so I put they third on purpose.
I think they gives people permission to present how they feel that day. Because today I might not feel like putting on a button-down shirt.
Hello?
I might want to put on something silky and soft and billowy, I guess. I don't know.
But you know what? Then therein is the
Billowy.
stereotype of something silky and soft and billowing not being masculine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Therefore, they is whoever I decide I'm going to be. And
At the
you
moment.
can say whatever it is you think it is.
Gotcha.
But I am they.
I am there.
I am they. That's a book.
So when a war breaks out, George, and you're a they, then we're like, okay, everybody that presents as, well, I guess that's different. I guess masculine and feminine is different than male and female.
Yeah, exactly.
It is.
I,
Yeah.
You know,
As I was saying it out loud, I was like,
It
oh,
is.
yeah.
and
Okay.
I just read that out loud the other day. Well, I saw it in print, but for those of you who are still confused, gender is who you are born as.
Yes.
and your sexuality is who you go to bed with.
Yes.
So
yeah.
those
agree.
two don't
I
even
agree,
have,
so it's real.
Yeah. So says the Leo.
There's the Leo.
Yes, you're right. Stamp of approval.
Right.
Yes.
So going back to the pronouns, for me, I'm he, she. I'm a he, she. Jesus Christmas.
Are you? He, she. That's a they.
You switched yours today,
No,
too?
He, she
No,
is
my-
they. You said they. So
My
you're-
husband's going to be like, since when, Negro? What's this when?
Right.
No, I am he, him. He, him. And sometimes in my head,
he,
they.
him, his, or he, him, they.
Sometimes in my head, they.
Okay.
Just because it's fun. Shit, it's me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that the whole pronoun thing shouldn't be a forced thing. This is who, if you want to call me out of my name, or I'm not in the room, and you're referring to me,
say George.
Yes, say George or these pronouns.
I think a lot of my straight, strong, black, specifically female friends and I have had conversations over the years about how we have had to be both masculine and feminine in our lives to survive, to become successful entrepreneurs, to become, we always talked about how we felt masculine on the inside, but like to present as ultra femmes. And I used to say, I really feel like a gay man is what I feel like sometimes.
Okay.
But I'm not.
You know what? Secret. I'm going to let the secret out. Sometimes I feel like a gay man too.
Sometimes I feel like a lesbian.
Oh my God.
I can't.
I can't
with
with
either one of these. With either one of them.
But ladies and gentlemen, whatever your pronoun is, it's an interesting conversation to have, especially when you talk about being non-binary. And I remember she who I call a Pomeranian, y'all know who it is.
What up, Natty?
Jumped in the T.S. Madison. Is that who it is?
Nope.
Okay, well, hey, Maddie. Jumped in the conversation and talked about how improper the use of they were. And my response was the very definition, ma'am and sir, who are still confused at this point, let me educate you. Non-binary means not one.
Not one.
It does not define, it's not defined by two. So it's not one
Or the other.
or the other.
It's both.
So
It's
they
all.
Right. So they is
All.
proper English when you're referring to a non-binary person. The English works.
I don't think I'm non-binary. So that's why I put the they.
Well, no,
first.
because you use she, her.
She, her.
So you're not non-binary. But
No.
if you were non-binary, you would only use they, them. That is the non-binary. So for those who think the English is not correct, I just wanted to educate you. I did graduate.
There it is.
How about it? How about
Barely,
it?
but you got there.
You know what?
I'm proud of you too, George.
But
Did you go to Atlanta Public
proud of
Schools?
No, I did not.
Ew.
No, I'm just joking.
First of all, first of all,
I grew up in Louisiana, so
so you went to
yeah,
Worse.
Louisiana public schools.
Which is
Baton
probably-
Rouge, New Orleans.
Lafayette, Louisiana, Southwest
Lafayette,
Louisiana.
okay.
Yeah, where the food is better.
Where
So
the
if-
food is better.
Well, if you want to get real,
What was in Lafayette?
losing
It was
listeners by the
Blood.
moment.
What was the vampire show? Blood.
that was in
True Blood.
That was
True
in,
Blood.
That was in
Lafayette.
that was in New Orleans.
Is it Lafayette?
Oh, you're talking about the character's name was Lafayette.
No, the show.
No.
Was it?
True Blood was in Lafayette.
I never watched it.
Don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Never watched it because I was not paying for Showtime and HBO at the time that was on, so I was
Hilarity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel you on that.
Yeah, no, I was not.
And what is? Oh, I'm gonna let you introduce it. Matter of fact, go ahead.
What is what?
Lovecraft Country on.
You saw something?
Lovecraft Country was on HBO Max.
I don't have
Yeah.
HBO.
Yeah.
What's up, CJ?
Oh, so you haven't seen Lovecraft Country?
Not one episode.
Really? You're missing the treat.
It will
it's
change your life.
Good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna change your life, but it's good.
It's good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean the education, the entertainment,
Okay.
the weaving of the story,
Okay.
and just seeing the star of the show.
Now it starts off a little weird,
Just a little bit.
but
Oh.
you'll get
Is somebody at the door?
it in a minute.
Yeah, that might
I
be
don't
our
know.
that might
It could
be
be.
that might be Jennifer bringing a
It could
package.
be our surprise guest.
Come in. But it's locked, so they can't. I mean, it's Real Station, it's live radio, so we're gonna take a break
It's
on We Are You Radio, the urban sound of pride.